Us Americans love our trucks. According to J.D. Power, for every 5 new vehicles sold in the US, 4 of them are trucks or SUVs. And as electrified vehicles become an increasingly common sight on US roads, so too will electric trucks. Which is why you may have noticed that automakers are beginning to steadily roll them out. With high-end options like the Rivian R1S and R1T, along with the Hummer EV twins catering towards the luxury market, that's where Chevrolet is coming in swinging with the introduction of this, the all-new Silverado EV, with a starting price of right around 40 grand. The Silverado EV may be about the same size as a regular cab Silverado, but with a notable bit of electrified flair, especially this high-end RST trim which rolls on these absolutely killer-looking 24-inch wheels. There's also plenty of substance to match the style, because underneath the skin, the new Silverado EV shares a lot of mechanical goodies with the more expensive Hummer EVs. That includes General Motors' next-generation Ultium battery pack in sizes up to 200 kilowatt hours and a claimed range in excess of 400 miles. Those big batteries require a lot of juice to charge up. Fortunately, this thing rolls on an 800-volt electrical architecture, which supports 350 kilowatt fast charging. The long and short of it is that this thing can juice up about 100 miles of range in about 10 minutes, which is seriously impressive. The flashy stats don't end there either. While the entry-level work truck trim of the Silverado EV has 510 horsepower and 615 pound-feet of torque, already huge figures, it can tow 8,000 pounds. And this high-end RST model has up to 664 horsepower and 780 pound-feet of torque sent to all 4 tires. That means this thing can tow up to 10,000 pounds and has a claimed 0 to 60 in under 4.5 seconds. As you can see, the Silverado EV benefits from the same multi-function tailgate you find on other GM trucks, which is awesome. But the party tricks don't end there, because the functionality of this truck is arguably unrivaled in the segment. The real party trick is called the Multi-Flex Midgate, which, as you can see, allows direct access into the cabin, turning this 5'10" bed into a 10'10" bed at full tilt. Chevrolet says the opening is big enough you can fit a couch into it. Like other modern trucks, the Silverado EV actually has an integrated power supply in the bed, which is really cool, especially if you're out camping. This thing is basically a portable generator. Oh, hi there. It's your boy, just checking in. Are you enjoying the video so far? Well, of course you are. That's because this is some grade A primo content we're talking about. So go ahead and show your support by hitting the like and subscribe buttons. It's free and it helps the channel. All right, back to the video. As you might expect, the inside is just as well equipped as the outside. On this high-end RST model, we have this massive 17-inch infotainment display along with this huge driver display here and a large head display integrated into the windshield, which is really awesome for giving you pertinent driving information while going down the road. And speaking of going down the road, this RST model comes with GM's Super Cruise technology, which is towing capable, a really neat fact for those long-haul drives. GM's semi-autonomous driving tech is some of the best in the biz right now. Thanks to the massive sunroof and the optional 2-tone color palette happening in here, the interior feels large, airy, and open, as you'd expect a truck to feel. At 6'1", I have tons of room in here. Thanks to the platform sharing with the Hummer EV, that means the Silverado EV has 4-wheel steering, which makes for a much tighter turning radius and an easier time parking as well. To date, Chevrolet has announced 3 trim levels of the Silverado EV. The WT, the work truck, the off-road inspired Trail Boss, and this slick, well-contented RST model. And as previously mentioned, prices are set to start around $40,000, with this high-end model topping off right around $105,000. And you can obviously see the value proposition from here. Base price versus base price, this thing is ready to go toe-to-toe with the Ford Lightning. But with the stronger performance and increased range over the Ford, well, things are looking good for the Chevy camp so far. And with Hummer EV prices starting around $110,000, you see where the Chevy comes in terms of the value proposition and in the family hierarchy as the more affordable alternative. Deliveries are slated to begin in Q2 of 2023, at least for the work truck trim. For the high-end models like this RST, consumers can expect these things to begin hitting dealer lots in fall of 2023. And it goes without saying, but if you haven't already and you are interested, go ahead and get your order in right away, because these things are going to sell fast. In any case, guys, my name is Jake. You've been watching Drive, Brake, Fix, Repeat, and I'll see you guys next time. We're going to do more cool things with cars. Bye.